So I want to talk now about a museum in Minneapolis called the Walker Art Center. It held, you're not going to, you're going to think, Jess, you're making this up. No, you can't make this up, okay? You can't make this up.
Yeah, this is something we need to read so you can get every bit.
Yeah.
Like Sheen said, as if he was looking right to this moment and says, like, who's going to save the church? It's not going to be us priests or religious, but you, the people. Yes. And you have the eyes, the ears, and the mind to save the church.
A day with Bishop Sheen. Sign up at vmpr.org.
Museum in Minneapolis called the Walker Art Center held a family-friendly event to summon a demon.
Oh.
What? Is this really what passes for family-friendly arts and culture today? Dabbling in the black arts? Calling demons at an amusement?
At a family-friendly event.
And this is an organization that receives tax dollars.
Wow. If Catholicism was there, would they call in, having a prayer group there to Jesus? Would they allow that?
Right.
I don't think so.
With tax money, right?
Right.
Yeah, there's an Alpha News, I guess it's an article. You want to share that?
Looks at Alpha on X. It says the Walker Art Center has received millions of dollars in taxpayer funds through Minnesota's Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund. This is where they had that playful demon summoning session for families. So that was on X, which was formerly known as Twitter.
Yes, formerly known.
Yeah, formerly known as Twitter. The Walker Art Center held a pagan ritual geared toward families last weekend with a performance called, quote, Lilith the Empathetic Demon, end quote.
And what they really want to say Lilith, which is an Old Testament demon amongst Jewish and Greek folklore, but they just call it Lilith. No, it's so they're dumbing the demon. Yeah, it's a demon of lesbianism. Yes.
Quote, demons have a bad reputation, but maybe we're just not very good at getting to know them, end quote. An event description reads, can you believe that?
So you now have corporations with taxpayer funding promoting Satanism.
Yep.
I thought there's a separation of church and state in this country. Well, that seems to apply with Catholics and Christianity in general.
Right.
But when it comes to Satanism, not so much.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The article says the event, which took place at the Minneapolis Sculpture Garden, was part of the Walker's Free First Saturdays program and featured artist Tamar Eaton, who creates demon traps. I have no doubt he's a practicing Satanist.
I'm sure they are. Why would they do?
He's not evangelizing people.
No, he's not evangelizing.
He's doing demon traps.
He's de-evangelizing them.
demonic evangelization. Demon evangelization.
Demon evangelization.
Yes.
Yeah. So it says, quote, families are invited to create a vessel to trap the demon that knows them best. Perhaps the demon of overthinking, and then participate in a playful ceremony to summon and befriend their demon, the website explains. So the event was designed for families and finished with a, quote, playful demon summoning session. So they made their little trap so they can summon the demon, I guess, to go into the trap, right?
Yes.
It says, this is a free country. I don't think so. It's not. It's getting less and less freer.
Yeah, for Christians, for Satanists and transgenders, it's a free country.
And for Democrats, and for people that are accusing you of election fraud. Well, anyways, I'll go to my soapbox.
Yes.
It says, this is a free country. If adults want to engage in this kind of crazy behavior in their free time, that is up to them. But family friendly? Taxpayer funded? Really?
There's a tweet. It's called an X.
Yeah, the X.
Somebody X'd called Goldberry and said, art making activity, plant pressings 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., press patterns into clay using plant material to create your own decorative wall hanging for display somewhere special. Then it says, so that's what's happening at this gallery.
Yeah.
Then next it says, art making activity, how to trap a demon, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And it says, the art gallery says demons have a bad reputation, but maybe we're just not very good at getting to know them. Do you have a demon that creeps into your thoughts? Maybe the demon of overthinking or the demon of not trusting your gut? Work with visiting artist Tamar Eaton. I'm sure he's a Satanist.
Yeah.
To design to design a vessel for holding the demon you know.
Oh my!
There's
gosh.
another X.
Yeah, another X tweet. Do you want to get possessed by demons? Because that's how you get possessed by demons. What is it?
Well, I guess basically you want to come over here to this art center.
Yep.
We'll show you how to get possessed.
Right.
So another Catholic guy. In fact, I know who he is. He's from Phoenix. Why would anyone play with things like this? So the Walker Art Center, has received millions of dollars in taxpayer funds through the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund. I know if I lived out there, we'd be doing a prayer rally out there for sure. We'd be making some noise.
Yeah.
And so the question is, do taxpayers even know that they're funding this?
Well, now you know.
Yeah.
We're all funding this.
Now you know.
Especially Minnesotans. You need to take up arms and go over there and shut this down.
Yes, absolutely. People of goodwill, you got to go out there and start doing some prayer rallies.
Mm-hmm. At least make your voice known that you don't approve of this.
Yes. So since we're talking about since this article talked about, inviting a demon and getting possessed, we'll talk about what possession is from a Catholic perspective.
Yes,
okay?
that'd be perfect. I think.
Let's give some proper
absolutely.
instruction.
This is
here.
one of the methods of getting.
Yes.
You're inviting a demon in.
Get closer.
Yes.
Yeah. So there's a book that came out a couple of years ago from Sophia Press.
Mm-hmm.
The book is called, and it's written by a Catholic psychiatrist.
Mm-hmm.
It's called True or False Possession: How to Distinguish the Demonic from the Demented. Mm-hmm. It's put out by Sophia Press. I have it on my shelf right behind me. And one of the phrases in that book, it says, possession, the doctor says, and he's on an exorcism team as well. He says, possession looks a lot like mental insanity, and mental insanity looks a lot like possession. Very interesting.
Yes, that's very interesting.
So we're going to start answering some questions. The first one I'm going to ask, and you give the Catholic response, is possession common today?
Well, here's your answer.
Yeah, what do the experts say?
Yeah, the expert says no. They are very rare, and the demons understand that they need to be rare, or they are going to start converting souls to Christ through the suggestive power of own reality. Their ordinary day-to-day work is to lobby the weak and low information human person by temptation to sin, embrace heresy, darken the intellect, and remain in their sin. They particularly like to go after weak people in high places like politicians, generals, CEOs, entertainers, directors, producers, actors, even religious leaders, believe it or not. Demons who are demons who are primary evil use them as useless idiots, preying on their fallen nature to bring division and destruction to our civilization. The DeLorean Fathers, the SMD, that's Father Ripperger's order, receive 600 requests a year for possible diabolical affliction. About 5 petitioners turn out to be possessed and require a solemn exorcism. So see?
Yeah. Most people that are diabolically afflicted are either obsessed or oppressed at a high level. Mental attacks, acute mental attacks, acute physical attacks, scratches, and, getting thrown off their bed. But not many people, and it's only because God is so good, God is so merciful, that he doesn't allow the devil to possess more people than deserve to be possessed. Because one mortal sin invites a demon into your life.